Okay. We are live and alive. I hope you are doing wonderful, chat. It's been a hot minute, but well, it's not haven't hasn't even been a hot minute yet, but yeah. Hope you are doing really great today. I got a new subscriber over on YouTube, which huzzah! Thank you for subscribing. And today we're just gonna play some Fortnite. So yeah, let's see what's in the item shop. Just wait. Gritty is in here, which is interesting. Oh yeah, by the way, football season's coming up, which if any of you are sports fans, good for you. That's yeah, I'm not really a football person, but hey, as long as you enjoy it. We also have Squid Games here. So, you know, if you enjoy Squid Games, this is wonderful for you. So, yeah, and here's all these different other options you can take. And Rick and Morty stuff. I have the audio muted for music, so we don't have to deal with copyright stuff. I actually got copyrighted on YouTube when I played that one video, actually. So, yeah. Besides that, let's get started and let's get ready to party. So, today, to talk about my day a little bit, I got to spend some time with my sister, and that was really fun. We went out to get some brisket, and we get to hang out, me and my sister, but we don't get to do it like a lot, like how we used to. So I've been trying to prioritize spending time with my sister more, and things like that, because those things are invaluable. We went out to a barbecue place, to a brisket place, and I had a wonderful pulled pork with actual with a brisket and everything, and it was fantastic. It was like smoky barbecue sauce, and it just went really well with the pulled pork. It's 1 out. It's like 10 out of 10. Excuse me, not 1 out of 1. 10 out of 10. Love this stuff. So, yeah. Really enjoyed it. And we had like the same thing, which last time we went to that place, it was like 2 years ago. And we went during the winter time, and I had like a pizza, and I really enjoyed that pizza. And it had like a nice brioche bun, which was really tasty. Yeah, it was just, you can't get better. You can't get better with a tasty brisket or anything like that. You just can't go wrong with that. There are several things in this world that I love when it comes to food. And all of those things, such as like a certain type of quesadilla. Like there's just one place in Pennsylvania that I like called El Mariachi. It's located in Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. And it's kind of an hour or so out of Harrisburg, to give you some, like, it's a little bit out there. It's a little bit in like a more rural setting. Ooh. But yeah, it's El Mariachi is a really fun place. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. But yeah, I used to get something called the Quesadilla Texanata, which unfortunately they got rid of that. But you know, it would be wonderful if they brought it back, but I don't know. Oh. Ah, come on. If it's too loud, just let me know. Let me just... There we go. But yeah. Quesadilla Texanata. Wonderful. At El Mariachi, located in Shippensburg. Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. A bit of an hour and 20 minutes or something, right outside of Harrisburg. So next time you are visiting through Pennsylvania, or you are a local over there in Pennsylvania, then you should go. It's one of my favorite places. What else? What else do I really enjoy when it comes to the foods? I love different kinds of foods. What else? Oh, Shawarma King. Shawarma King in it's also in Pennsylvania, Erie, Pennsylvania specifically. They have like some pretty tasty shawarma. If you like shawarma, then you know what it is. You know what it is. You know how tasty those can be, depending on the place you go. But anywho, shawarma is really good, and you should definitely go to Shawarma King in Erie, Pennsylvania. Oh, also, if you want like another good place to go for food, the cod in Winnipeg, Canada, is also fantastic. Ooh. Okay, there we go. But anywho, uh-oh. Let me just take care of this, and then I'll continue talking about what I'm talking about. And there. But yeah, I enjoy all those different places. Here, let me just take care of this quick chat. Well, there you are. And let's see, when I was walking home, you see, today, I also got to, let's see if this works on Sky. No, it does not. Oh. But, yep. Well, my sister was singing some, like, Disney tunes. And, she's really good. She's talented at a lot of things. Singing, animation, obviously, artwork. A jack of all trades. But she was doing a cover, singing this one song by, a Disney song from when me and my sister were growing up, and it was My Friends on the Other Side, which that is a Disney song from the film... Oh, just give me a sec. From the movie Princess and the Frog from 2009, I think. But yeah, eventually how did we get to that topic first off? Well, you see, at the place we went, they served beignets, which beignets, if you don't know, is a kind of a donut dumpling kind of thing. It comes from Louisiana, which is it was really tasty. It came with like a chocolate sauce, and that was just like, they're really nice and fluffy. Well, no, I would kind of describe it like a cloud, but that's besides my point. We started singing, and I tried to sing a little bit of like the Misfits Hybrid Moments song, which I wish I did a better job singing that song, which it's kind of hard matching like Glenn Danzig's voice sometimes for how he sings kind of like Elvis, because he was inspired by Elvis actually. But anywho, no, I started singing Human Fly by the Cramps, and that's when my sister was like, oh, that's good actually. And she found the subject matter weird because it's about the human fly, the movie. Because if you don't know the Cramps really, pioneered things like psychobilly, which that's a different music genre. But also, they like took things from old horror movies and B movies, kind of like the Misfits did, but with their lead singer before his passing in 2009. I'm trying to think of his name. Rorschach. I'll look it up in just a bit, but he would, perform all these elaborate things on stage that really was like wild. Like he would start acting like he was warping into a monster, which that was really cool. But just to show you, just to give you an idea of what voice impression I was doing, I'm going to sing just a little bit. And hopefully I don't get copyright striked for just singing just a little bit. Me singing, not anything else like that. Bum 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 bum. Well, I'm a human fly, and I say FFY, and I say buzz buzz buzz, and that's just because I'm a human fly, and I don't know why. I got 96 tears and 96 eyes. I got a garbage brain making me insane. If I had like the lyrics on me, that's when I could actually sing that song better. But no, like during that moment I could. And that is a good song. Actually, I will link the I'm going to link those two songs when this comes out on YouTube. Hybrid Moments by the Misfits, Human Fly by the Cramps, and actually when I was walking home, like to take the bus and everything with my sister, there was this guy who was on his motorcycle, and he was playing Slaughter to Prevail's Viking song, which I love that. It was so good. And actually, I will also provide a link to that song too, so you can go check it out, because Slaughter to Prevail is so raw. I know some people will criticize them for things that can certainly absolutely be valid. But when it comes to just the music, for me, personally, I like Slaughter to Prevail. I don't believe in, like, absolute defending 100% of the time when someone does something problematic. Okay? Kind of like how I feel with H.P. Lovecraft when it came to his racism and everything. That part of him, disgusting. Okay? But outside of his work, outside of that part of his history, his work as a science fiction writer and as a horror writer, to me, it overshadows the bigotry. But, sometimes it can be too much when it comes to that kind of thing. Like, I think in the year 2025, if you are a fan of Harry Potter, and then some person who acts in bad faith says, "Oh, so you ride and die for J.K. Rowling? No. Unless if you are defending her, that's not a good thing. No, because of all the questionable things she's done in promoting hate towards trans people. Like, no, that's not good. Not at all. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, when it comes to bring it back to Slaughter to Prevail, I really enjoyed it. It was so much fun getting to spend time and yeah. Oh, come on. That was my fault. What else? Slaughter to Prevail's pretty cool. I would love to go see them, actually. It would be sick. Oh yeah, one thing about it. I have a friend who is also getting into streaming too, which I'm happy for him, and I hope that he does well. And we were talking, me and him, last night. This is different from Grumpy, which Grumpy is also doing pretty good. If you haven't already, go check him out. Twitch.tv/sweetpotato0. But no, my one friend just started streaming, I believe, like last night. And hopefully, if he continues, maybe we can do a collab. And he plays a lot of different simulator games, which, how should I put this? He is like the simulator king. Every simulator out there, he knows it and he plays it. Now, to me, that's very strong commitment to a certain genre. And honestly, I can respect that. When it comes to games, I like to be open and varied. Like some games, like RPGs, they can be a hit or miss, but I just find it hard to be stuck to one genre. Shooting games, they're not really my taste. Well, I am playing a shooting game, but not things like Call of Duty or other things like that. It's just how I personally feel about it. Oh. But, yeah. Hopefully we can do something. Hopefully we can do something and everything else that entails. And his, I believe that if you want to go check him out, his link is twitch.tv/ravens2029. So don't worry about Don't worry about writing it down or anything. Later, after the stream, I will type it and put it into my Instagram. Yeah, sorry, I'm slurring right now. Not slurs. No. Messing up a little bit. But no, I will, type it into my Instagram story so you can go check him out. Whoa! Ridiculous. By the way, my friend Grumpy's doing very good. He tried to put a PNG, like an original PNG, into his stream, but he had like some issues with that. Hopefully they can be addressed in the future, but for right now, his PNG is a cat with sunglasses, so hopefully that can be all addressed, because it would be cool. Alright. I want to change it up a bit. Ooh, okay. There we go. Excuse me. Probably this is going to be like a short stream. Pretty short. This will go out on YouTube Monday. No, not Monday. Excuse me. It will be going out tomorrow. Tomorrow night. No, not tomorrow night. Tomorrow. Just tomorrow morning. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit loop-de-doo right now. I'm a little bit loopy. Alright. Wait, I can't do that here? Okay. Cool. I'm gonna try to just shoot for like an hour and 30 minutes or something. I don't know. Something like that. Ooh, I am very excited for I'm excited for next week because I'm gonna see Violent Vera. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. It's like, I don't know. I'm so excited. It's gonna be really cool. I will like show, like, provide some clips. And stuff like that on my TikTok and Instagram, which, if you haven't checked out my Instagram and TikTok, go check them out. TikTok is mainly just concert content from people I've seen, obviously, and also bands I haven't seen. and also like just repost like old concert content over there. Which it's fun making that kind of stuff. I primarily do like punk bands, and then like I made a TikTok for the psychobilly band Tiger Army, which they are also really wonderful. I want to see Tiger Army. I know that they like do tour and everything, but I want to see them. So many good bands have been like touring recently, and I'm like saying, come on. I want to see these. Like Acid Bath. Acid Bath is going to Louisiana. Well, no, excuse me. Yes, they are going to New Orleans, funny enough, because they are from Louisiana. And they're going to be there with Power Trip, Mastodon. I think it's in September. Which, that's really cool. And Ghoul is also on tour. They're going to be hitting Philly, Baltimore, like a bunch of those areas on the East Coast. Which, again, they are lucky. Wow. I didn't even need to break a sweat for that. I think there is something up here. Come on. Alright. Boom. There's bugs all over the place. But right now, let me just focus on all this extra stuff. Ooh. Excellent. Okay. Oh gosh. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get out of here. Skedaddle! Woo! Alright. We're gonna hang out here a little bit. There we go, chat. Wait a minute. Just give me a sec. We're gonna reinforce this. We're gonna make this difficult for anyone to get in. Alright, chat? That's just what we're gonna do. Shoot. No. Ooh. No. Perfect. So we're just gonna wait until everyone dies here, and then that's when we'll head over there. And if anyone comes through here, we'll show them what my might looks like. Ow. There. Uh-oh. Wait, here. Do people ever come through here? Oh gosh. Damn. Shoot. No. Wait. Okay. Whew. Oh my gosh. This is scary. Ooh, look at that. That looks pretty fancy. Okay. Oh my gosh. I wish there was something really dangerous. Like a living monster or a boss or something. Besides those aliens, which those are nothing, to be really honest with you. Like, yeah, when they start ganging up on you, that's when it becomes intimidating, but outside of that, there's really nothing. Shoot. There's nothing really that scary regarding them. Wait. Let's go this way. Here we go. Honestly, we'll see where this stream goes. I was thinking about it, but I'm like, I'll just go along with it as I go. I'm gonna go as long as I can. That's what I'm trying to say. Is there a... Yes, there is. And in case I don't have any time to go up there, I will just be here. Ooh. Haha. Alright. That person has an AI on them. Shoot. Come on. Shoot. Woo. Yeah. Oh. I defeated them. Woo. Whoa. Ah, you. That was terrible. Hello, welcome. Just a string of numbers, okay. Let's see. No, you can't. Because. Let's see. Not being rude, I'm just protecting my stream. Let's see. Yeah. I'll go with this guy. Yeah. And plus, you're a rando. You're just like a random person asking, "Hey, can I join? Can I join you and play Fortnite?" No. If you were a friend, then sure, maybe, but not a random person over Twitch. All right. Good for you. All right. Let's see how this goes. Let me be nice. There you go. All right. No copyrighted music. There. I hate how you get copyright striked for stuff like that. When sometimes you just can't control that, but alright. But yes, welcome to the stream. Alright, now here we go. We caught that. Now let's just party. Uh-oh. Here we go. There we go. Excellent. Here, chat. Let me just deal with something. What? Manager? Alright, there we go. I took care of that. I'll explain myself in just one bit. Ooh. Wait a minute. Someone else is here. We're gonna go take care of that. Oh, okay. Boom. Oh my gosh. Where's this giant creature? Oh. There you are. Oh yeah, there we go. You see what I mean when they start ganging up on you? That's when it's not good. That's when you need to be concerned. Alright, there we go. But if you're asking what I just did, chat, in case you didn't see it or for the YouTube audience, some person came into my chat saying, "Hey, can I play with you?" And I say no, because it's my stream, and secondly, why would I want to play with a random person through Twitch? Unless I did something or had content designed for something like that, then sure, maybe. But no. That just screams trouble, and I don't want anything like that. Obviously, the person did not like this and said, "Oh, rude." I'm like, okay. Have a nice day, I guess. Maybe when I was like well, no, even when I was a small streamer. Well, I'm still a small streamer. No, but started out. Stuff like that would get under my skin, and then I'd be like, sure, maybe, but no. I'm being firm, saying, hey, no. I think it's in my rules, actually. Nothing like that. The only people I'm willing to play with is people who I get lumped in with, and I even turn off the voice chats for that. And then with other streamers, i.e. people I trust. Not with some random chatter. Honestly, I'll have to go through my stream. I'll have to go to see if there's like unban requests or something. Then I'll have to see what some people say. I don't check those just because I have no need to really check them. If I ban you, it's for not following my rules. Or if someone's, how do you say this, being a scammer. Or promoting hate of some sort. Which I haven't had to deal with that. Unfortunately, I haven't had to deal with that. But I know that those people exist, and I'm willing to deal with those people just because it's important to confront hate wherever it may lie, and also to tell them, hey, you can't do that. Because it's so easy to get complacent and then bad things happen. And nor do I wish to be complacent in anything. Not complacent in something bad. Willingly doing that. Willingly allowing hate. Willingly allow people to get hurt. I believe that kind of makes you guilty. No, it is. That's the sign of guiltiness, in my view. And also, like, downplaying things. If you're downplaying something serious, like a real serious thing, that's still something that can't be excused. I'm not trying to preach to you guys, but well, I kind of am, but I believe it's important to say. It's important to talk about. Ooh. It was a Power Ranger that got me in. What? What? That was weird. If you didn't see it, it was saying failed to connect to server. Oy vey. Dismiss. Rick and Morty. Character from earlier. Well, character from previous. Not the latest season, but the other ones. I'll just do that. I know it isn't Halloween, but hello, dog. Let's see. Right now I'm just checking the chat. There we go. I am ready for Halloween, though. I just want Halloween so badly. I just want Halloween so badly. I love Halloween. I love Halloween, and just to express more of that spooky side. I don't know, it's my favorite. Favorite time of the year. It's actually my favorite holiday. I also call it Samhain because Samhain is, of course, the Celtic fall festival. And in Celtic mythology, and also in the ancient Celtic cultures, Samhain was that one time of year when the dead and the living could interact with each other. Which, I love that. And there's some people who will say, no, it's Samhain or Samhain. I go with Samhain because that's the more accurate version to go with. But if you want to pronounce it Samhain or Samhain, you do what you want. If we had Pinhead, who else? Freddy Krueger and Jason, that would be sick. And honestly, I've been watching, like, I don't really watch as much, like, Fortnite YouTube as I used to. But I hate those YouTube, well, I don't really hate, but it really gets under my skin. Like, they'll say, oh, guess what? Guess who's coming? It's this guy. No, it's this guy. I'm like, come on. I want Freddy Krueger, Pinhead, Jason, and maybe Predator again. But one that doesn't conflict with the one from the Battle Pass from so many years ago. And also Cthulhu. Having a Cthulhu would... Oh, excuse me. Cthulhu would be so sick. I love the great old one. He's great. Perfect. Now I don't have to be afraid of copyright. You know what? The more I think about it, a part of me says, oh, maybe don't go there. But I'm just gonna go there anyway. There's just some things I'm never gonna really understand. It's like when it comes to, well, okay, it might be seen as judging, and it is a little bit, but hear me out when I say this. There's Creed. Well, you guys should probably know who the Paul brothers are, Jake and Logan Paul, and everyone in that circuit. Honestly, I never really understood the appeal of either of the two. It's like, I don't know, they were people that grew from Vine, from the platform Vine before it went under. And now, like, they are getting, like, TV shows on HBO Max. A part of me says, like, what demographic are we talking about? Like, besides little kids, which I don't think little kids actually watch Jake and Logan Paul. It might as well be, like, young adults. But even then, I don't know who's tuning in to, like, see what those two are up to. They've always been like a group. They've always been like a certain type of creator that I don't know what demographic they would fall under. But a part of me says, oh, these people aren't entertaining in the least. And the fact, too, when it comes to, I say Logan Paul, this is like old, so when I bring this up, like, this, it should have been really damning to his career as a creator, but for some reason he jumped back from that. Obviously people make mistakes, but like, he had that going on for him, and I don't know. If it was anyone else who wasn't like an influential person, it wouldn't matter. But like, for some reason, he was given a pass. He was given a little slap on the wrist. And had, like, you know, like, fingers waved. But, yeah. Maybe, you know what? Maybe the more I think about it when it comes to that kind of stuff, I think that it all really just depends on the person. Obviously, I said before that I won't really understand what is the appeal of any of those people. But at the same time, there are people I like when it comes to content creation, and they would be considered not fun or interesting or anything like that. Because a lot of people I tend to watch are obviously like streamers, obviously. Like, I enjoy a lot of different Twitch streamers, YouTube streamers. That's it when it comes to streamers, actually. And then when it comes to like YouTubers, there's a whole host of different ones I enjoy. Video essay people, people that also, what else? Ooh, people who like to like educate. I love educational YouTube. And also like more commentary stuff too. And then obviously like some reviewing stuff when it comes to movies. Sometimes. But yeah. But no, all these ex-Vine people and... Oh gosh. Some people who try to make it in the entertainment industry. Like, people who try to make it into the entertainment industry and they were rejected, and then they start, like, railing against the entertainment industry even though they're trying to get back into it. Like, and again, here's a person who is trying to sell me something. A person who's trying to say, ooh, get more views this way. Like, I say Autobot chats, view bots. I don't want to cheat that way. It is a form of cheating, to be honest with you. But anyway, what else? What else do I have to say? Michael Myers. Uh-oh. He's ready for the kill. Oh, gosh. Whoa. Excuse me. I need to actually do this when I yawn. What else? I'm trying to think of content. Ooh, web series. I really have been enjoying a couple web series, actually. The Amazing Digital Circus is one. There's also the Gaslight District, which is also pretty sick. Of course, Hell of a Boss. Hell of a Boss has been Hotels kind of moved on from YouTube things. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna go with a Marvel character. Like you. I'm just gonna give you this. Oh, there you go. Wait, let me see if I have Deadpool. No, I don't have Deadpool, but we will use some of these other characters. Nice. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. But yeah, we have a couple more Fortnite streams, like maybe like one more, and then I'll play something else. I'll do like one more Fortnite stream, and then like take a break for a little bit, unless I see something cuck. I'm gonna address that in a bit. Something cool when it comes to season. But I should probably address that right now. What you saw or what you heard when it comes to all that stuff, like sometimes I slur up my words, which everyone does that, but like I used to have it pretty bad, especially when I was growing up. Like I had like a really bad stutter growing up. And no, honestly, yeah, no, it made me really insecure about it. And I would look at all these other people, and they weren't really nice to me growing up when I had that, and I had those issues. I even had to go to speech therapy just so that it stopped. It made me really upset growing up. But no, eventually it went away, and now I'm the way I am today. Occasionally, like, it does flare up. Whoa, whoa, whoa! But, yeah. Again, it was an interesting time in my life. It was emotionally not the best time too, but hey, I'm just being as transparent about that part of my life as I can. It's, yes, it is like a little bit of vulnerability, but I believe in being as transparent about things as I can, and as willing as I am. And also, like, it's not an embarrassment by any means, because what's important to remember, if you are a person who had or has anything like that, you're not a freak or not a disappointment, because you're just a normal person. I know to some people who may not have or had any of these kinds of things, it's a lot to, like, it doesn't resonate. Oh, wait a minute. What? Who's being attacked? Oh. Oh. But no, yeah, it's always been a part of my life, and if you are a person who's had a rough time because other people did not understand you, I am sorry for you, and I hope that you don't have to deal with that stuff anymore, because it's not nice. People can be, pardon my language, but people can be dicks. And I'm being serious when I say that. Like, sometimes there's things that we just can't control about our person. Like, fortunately, it's dying down. If someone has a disability of any sort, if it's a mental one, if it's a speech impediment, an amputee or anything like that, or people who has like a mental illness, okay, things like that, fortunately most people are understanding and won't give you a hard time, just because nobody in their right mind would do or say such things, because they know that you can't control that and you should be treated with the same dignity and respect as everyone else. But there's some dicks out there who will go out of their way just to push your buttons. And sometimes it gets under your skin. I completely get that. And you know what? Okay. I am going to curse one more time. I don't like to curse on stream, but if any person, if it's in a personal relationship or any other type of situation that you may be in with other people, if those people are going to be terrible to you, mean to you, degrade you in any way, well, fuck them. You don't need those people in your life to hurt you. You don't need those people. It doesn't matter if that person may be a family member or a friend or someone who calls himself a friend but actually doesn't really show you the respect or anything. If that person knows that that is a vulnerable part of yourself, then that is not to be entertained. Don't give that person the time. Just give me a sec. My cat wants food. Just give me a sec. Jinx, just give me a sec. Come on. Give me food. But no, you don't need those people. Sorry. I'm back. But no, seriously, you really don't need or should have those people. I'm not saying like if you mess up and they are not willing to criticize you, like, no, you should take that criticism constructively, but there's also periods when that isn't required, where you shouldn't deal with that. Whoa. There. Lag. I hate all the lag. Don't crash. Okay. Woo! Yay! I actually had Fortnite crash on me like a few days ago, and let me tell you, it did not make me a happy camper by any sense of the word. And yeah, wait a minute. There we go. But that's all I have to say. If you have any type of issues of any sort, You know, it's a part of being human, and if anyone tries to hurt you or get under your skin and just be a dick, you don't need that person in your life. And it doesn't matter if that person is someone like a family member, perceived friend, or anything else like that. You really don't need those people. The people that you need in your life are the people who care about you. People who are willing to, like, help you through those hard times in your life. People who will, you know, like, are willing to lift heaven and earth just so that you can live your best life and you wanting the same for them. I know, like, that can be pretty, really hard for some people, and I don't blame you. But, you know, that's the one thing. Okay, there we go. But that's enough of what I have to say regarding it. Oop. Oh, come on. Jeepers creepers. Oh. I guess I'm gonna end the stream here, actually. This will be uploaded tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. I know it was pretty short, but I don't know. Next Thursday, I'm gonna try to be more early, and also next Saturday there won't be. I'll be as early as I can. But I just want to say again, to kind of wrap up. Here, let me just go to my. There, that's better. To bring it back to what I was just saying a moment ago, if there are those people in your life who are causing you pain, like, you know, hurting you, don't have that person in your life. You really don't need those people. Everyone's, you know, a person. And you should treat them with respect, unless they, you know, are very clear that they won't show you the same respect that they expect from others. Secondly, I will provide the links to each of those songs. So, look forward to that. You can go check them out yourself. And also, again, thank you so much for all the support here on Twitch, on YouTube, of course, and TikTok. I really appreciate all of your support. And again, I can't wait for what the future of my content will look like in the future of my life personally and professionally. I really, you know, this has been, content creation has been a positive part of my life now. And I don't regret it in any sense of the word. And I just want to say again, for the people who come and watch me or watch my YouTube or anything, I'm extremely thankful. I just want to say that again. because it does mean a lot to me. I used to say to myself, oh, I'm never going to get somewhere, but with this, it gives me a roadmap. A roadmap. You see where that voice thing, like, happens again? But no, it gives me a roadmap to what I want and what I'm willing to go through to get it. And beautiful things are on their way. So, thank you again. I'm going to raid someone right now. Wait a minute. Let me see something. I was going to raid Ludwig, but he's having some type of event. I'm going to just not raid anyone again. So, thank you again for coming. I hope you have a great day, night, wherever you are in the world, and whenever you're watching this. So, thank you again. See ya.